gentlemen, we're going to start in just a couple of minutes.
Too much light here. Too much light here.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Wait. Now.
It's fine, it's here.
Okay. Well, there is no just not putting it, they take 1 minute or 7 minutes.
No, don't change from there.
Oh, it's straight away.
It's okay now.
How is it possible that is not like this? There's like 1 hour
Mama. You are live. live on camera.
And again, sorry.
Hey, brother, you're live on camera. Yeah. You live.
Nanjibula, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Can you
you.
just talk?
I can hear
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, okay.
Can you get close to the microphone? As you speak up,
Okay, you're going to have to try and just speak up a little bit. Our speaker here just broke. Speak up a lot. Is that fine?
Speak louder.
Yes.
All right, no problem.
Rudo, you're live. You're live on camera. Look at yourself on the screen. Oh, the screen's off. Okay, but you're live. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just. You guys are live on camera. Hmm?
Hi, Nanjibula. I'm going to start. You won't see me for a little bit. See the camera, but I'll be coming.
Hi, Peter. Where's your live? One there.
Yes.
Captured.
Yes. Oh, never mind. You don't. You have to.
Ladies, you're live.
Bruno? Yeah. Should I start along? In the past, there's lights in it. Ready?
Getting ready for the awards.
Yeah, no, wait.
I'm ready for the awards. Are you ready for the awards? I am. 100%. Sure thing. More than that, I like that. I like that. Who else is ready for the award?
Communicate.
Yes.
Waiting for the Instagram now. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
One action.
Okay, good afternoon. My apologies for the slight delay. Had a little sort of technical issues. May I
Switch the microphone off.
Yes, and some attention. Brilliant. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming this evening, and welcome to this, the third ever Dumisani Ndaba Awards presentation. For those that don't know, the Dumisani Ndaba Awards were set up to recognise those people who have made an exceptional contribution to the Habitable Planet programme over an extended period of time. It's our only annual awards that we have in the Habitable Planet programme, and it's a very important moment to recognise those people who have gone above and beyond the call of duty to contribute to this programme. I don't intend to include too much pomp and ceremony. I know that everybody here would like to eat, and it's very hot in here, so I'll keep it short and to the point, but nonetheless I think it's important to do the matter some justice. A bit about the name, very quickly. The award is named after this gentleman that those in the room, I hope those watching will be able to just about see. His name is Dumisani Ndaba, and Dumisani was a Habitable Planet student who started his journey all the way back in 2011. He came to some of the first of the national workshops that were moved outside of Cape Town. He attended first, in fact, in 2010, my apologies, in Grahamstown as a planeteer. He trained at the first ever, this is the first ever core lecturers training here. That's because you guys are part of the core lecturers training in 2011. And he then went on to core lecture at 2 workshops, to LOC at 1 workshop, to run a schools program, and to sit on the Access Education board. So I hope that I can stress the incredible range of activities that Dumisani took part in the Habitable Planet programme. Second to none, I think, in going through having done all of those. So that's where the exceptional contribution came from. And right until a couple of years ago, he was also still coming back to the workshops. At the VUT workshop in 2016, he brought some of the school learners from his 2014 project to come and see the undergraduate workshop. Very sadly, a couple of years ago, just before Christmas, Dumisani was unfortunately passed away after a motorcycle accident, and so the award was therefore posthumously named after him to recognise people who have, like him, made this exceptional contribution to the programme. I wanted to just show, because we have the core lecturers here, a quick video of him. I don't know if our technology is going to oblige for me, so just bear with me 2 seconds. Here, I actually, when I was preparing for this,
Hold your mic, right?
yes, you can. Oh, me.
Microphone off.
Do on that microphone. Yeah, that's good. How do I get this on YouTube? When I was preparing for this meeting, I actually came across the video of our so I want to get to my video. Bear with me 2 seconds.
I think initially the process was to obviously told that it was access to a couple of schools programs in high school, and we had to proposal because it was very complex to process, obviously. So yeah, we presented a proposal. If you want to add on to that, yeah, a couple of us came together. We had an experience with the HPW process, so we presented a proposal from economic activity programs, preliminary budgets, and a timetable during the review. And yeah,
Maria, can you get me a bit of, just please, I want to, I'm online, I'm filming a live program, please. Maria, stop.
You can also become a personal trainer teaching. And so this was an opportunity now to take it a step further to host one of your own workshops.
Okay, I'm going to cut in there. I just thought it would be interesting to give you a little bit so you can see a little bit of who he was, and also because we have the mini habitable planet groups here, see him talking a little bit about his training. And we're also lucky enough to have Dumisani's sister on the line, who would just like to say a few words before the ceremony. Over to you, Nantukulo.
Okay, thank you. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Hi everyone. As Carl said, my name is Unonjabulo, Dumisani's sister. It's an honor to be here and to be invited to share in this day. Really, it means a lot to all of us in our family. Yeah, my brother is still an inspiration to many today, and not because of much, but only because he really, really worked hard, and he just had a drive and a passion to do the best in whatever that he started or that he got involved in. So we always used to tell everyone that you need to do what you love. You need to wake up each day and have a passion for what you're doing, because it determines the rest of your life. So I think that's how everyone became so inspired, because of that ethic that he had. Also, I just want to say congratulations to the recipient of the award. Yeah, like literally, it's because of hard work, and it's because of contributing and being a resource to others as well. So not just being led, but also leading and encouraging others. So yeah, continue investing your time and doing the best in everything that you do. Yeah, making a change and ensuring there's a change in the world. Yeah, sorry for all the ums. I'm very nervous. And I just wanted to also say to the team, thank you for this privilege. We really appreciate it as a family. We're honored. And to Dr. Palmer and his wife, thank you so much for everything. It's just amazing.
Okay, and then secondly, before we come on to the award itself, do we have patience? We're hoping for a couple of words of patience, but I think she's not here, right? No. Okay, in which case I will press on.
The representative of no, fine.
I guess we could have. Do we have one?
Any team members? Yeah, any help? Just check for any team members.
Composer? Yeah. Would you represent the NEC, please?
2 words. And that's leadership, think on the feet, you know, not like being there and killing him around you.
Also, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kumbuzo Kate, the NEC member, representative from KZ, and those who are watching online. We are happy to have this kind of award last year.
2 years.
2 years. 2 years back. 2 years back, and we were so happy to have people like Dumisani, and I hope all of us who are here will be encouraged to do the same thing, to contribute a lot in our communities, in our universities, and also wherever we go, we have to shine in the corner you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kumbuzo. So I'm going to go very quickly through the nominees before announcing the winner, just to say a little bit about each of them. We had a record number of nominees this year, which is really testament to the amount of stuff that's going on in the. I did send the link around. I will send it around again. You can go and read more about all of them online later. But for now, I'm just going to have a quick skim through. They're in no particular order. And I must say they submitted the photos when I asked them. So can't blame me. Oh, some of them did. JD. Our first nominee is James Donald Naimono. He's in the room today. Everyone will know that James Donald has contributed a huge amount for about 5 years now, since first joining the program. Oh, okay. Can you stand? There he is. He's back for how many school programs now?
This is we're getting into the fourth one now.
Into the fourth school program.
This was the time. It was used to treat adults.
Okay. The second of our nominees, also in the room today, is Rudo Donga. Rudo has been a planeteer, a core lecturer, an LOC member, and is coming here to contribute as a leader in the school's training after her experience in outreach work in other countries, and also, that's all I can think of right now, sorry. Congratulations, Rudo. Not in the room this time, Blessing. Blessing has also contributed over an extended period, being both a core lecturer and a local host in Zimbabwe, and a local host for the Limpopo workshop, so 2 local hostings. Actually, we should have a round of applause for those not in the room as well. Next, we have Zanele Alelo, who hails from Walter Sisulu University in the Eastern Cape. And Zanele first joined back in 2012. She's been involved, she trained as a core lecturer. She lectured at 2 workshops in, I think, 2014. She was then instrumental in bringing access activities to the Walter Sisulu campus, including helping with the online course consistently for years on end, and recently represented access at the Global Change Grand Challenge meeting. Sumbuzo. As we've heard, having both trained as a core lecturer and a schools demonstrator, as a schools facilitator, Skumbozo is back again to facilitate another project, and has also been involved on the Habitable Planet NEC. Welcome, Skum. We have Tatai Motekili. Tatai was one of many of the nominees this year who first came at Habitable Planet 24, has trained as a core lecturer, and is an aspiring schools program organizer. Their team this year didn't quite make it, but are already making plans to come back and train for next year. We have Dr. Fabian Dufon. Fabian hails from the University of Zululand. He was instrumental in the first Habitable Planet in KZN, which was hosted jointly between UKZN and Zululand. He was the University of Zululand host. Before that workshop, we very rarely had students from the University of Zululand. Ever since then, Fabian has taken charge And every single workshop now, we have representatives from there. He helps out every time with the online course. He helps out every time with the KZN courses. He helps out, in fact, with almost every workshop, when he regularly drives students around KZN, makes plans for them to get to the airport, etc. It's quite difficult getting from Mpangeni. So well done, Fabian. Next, we have Chimutiso Maluleke. Chimutiso, another one of the students from originally Habitable Planet 24, went on and graduated as a core lecturer, and then by a series of coincidences that were not planned, ended up being the only person, other than myself, I believe this is true, to attend all of the Habitable Planets in 1 year. She attended all 3 last year, and I don't think anybody else has ever done that. Not by design. She happens to be studying in the city where the first one was, so we used her for that. She was then accepted to the second one, and then was LOC for the third one, part of the organising. So it was quite an impressive achievement. And also alongside Zanele was representing Access recently at the Global Change Grand Challenge meeting. I told you we had a lot. Oh yeah, Peter? Ciao. Peter has been part of the Access program since COP17, when he was working for another organisation who must not be named. They teamed up with Access to do some work with schools for the COP17 event. Ever since then, Peter has made huge contributions to the program, both in terms of attending the education committee, consulting to the program, and helping develop our trainings, both in terms of the trainings we're doing now, our schools trainings and our core lecturer trainings, but also the Habitable Planet workshops themselves. Anyone who's been to the recent workshops will know that you probably can't imagine a Habitable Planet without Peter. So thank you very much, Peter. Nearly there. Another one of the Habitable Planet 24 group, Waliswa Kunene. Waliswa also trained at Habitable Planet 24 back in KZN, and has trained as a core lecturer since, and been LOC once also. Well done, Waliswa. And last but not least, we have Kelvin. Kelvin feels like he's been around the program forever. When did you start, Kelvin? In 2015. And has done all sorts, but mostly famous for running the schools program year in, year out. He's also been a core lecturer. I think that's covered it, right? Year in, year out with the Eastern Cape group. Thank you, Calvin. Okay, that brings me around to the winner. I also just point out how the process is done. This is the splendid trophy that we have to award that was commissioned with our nice upside down, going right way around Africa map in the middle. The nominations were received. Okay, hang on 1 second. Have a trade break. The nominations were received from you, the Habitable Planet Committee, and then assembled a panel to judge those. Those panels consist of the past winners. That's Mr. Claude Moshapane, he's from University of Limpopo, and Siwe Bango, the last year's winner, who was from Walter Zulu University, and the panel was chaired by Dr. Neville, and they were briefed to consider those Dumisani-like characteristics, the extent and the duration of the contribution that the people have made to the workshop. They have come back with a rather unusual conclusion, which was that after so many nominations, they decided that this year it would be difficult to settle upon one winner only. And so we have one final winner who I will mention do last. Before that, we have 2 honourable mention winners who I need to award. So, building up. The first honourable mention for the Dumisani Ndaba Awards is going to be presented to Ruda Donga. Congratulations, Ruda. Well done. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. No. Oh, God.
Sorry. You can move on. Thank you. Well done, Rudo. Hang on. Hang on, Rudo. That one is also for you. Congratulations. By the way, I only found out these like a day ago, so it's all a surprise to me too. The second honourable mention award goes to Sumbuzo. Congratulations, all these people are recently there. On the other slide, thank you. First, on the line. Thank you. Okay, and so that brings me finally around to the culmination of the evening's proceedings. The one winner of the trophy itself. And as I say, the panel had an enormously difficult job in judging this. But the final winner they decided on is, and it's written down here, Dr. Fabien Difon. We have Fabien here. Fabien, you need to... Fabien. Fabien, you need to unmute yourself before you talk. You need to unmute your mic. Fabien, please unmute your mic. We'd like to hear you. Please unmute your mic, Fabien. We'd like to hear you. We can't hear you. You must unmute your mic. Yes. It's at the top of the screen. You need to unmute your mic, else we can't hear you.
Can he hear you? Actually, have you unmuted yourself?
Yes. I'm good. Okay. We still can't hear you, Fabien.
I mean, can you hear? When
I think you're on your phone, in which case I think you have to press your finger on the screen, and then there will be a menu come up where there's a little mic button. But I don't think I can unmute you. Only you can do it. Oh, hang on, maybe I can. Aha, there you are.
Hey!
Oh, no, you've muted it again.
Can you?
Can you hear me?
No, are you sure?
Aha, there, yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear him from the...
Keep speaking.
How are you
Can
on
you
the
hear
speaker?
me?
Are you on the Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah.
Have you selected the Bluetooth speaker as output?
Hello?
Hang on, Fabien, just bear with us. We're having a little technical difficulty our side now. Just default. Fabien, speak.
Hello? Hello?
It's only
Hello?
going
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Hey.
Yeah. Just bear with us, Fabien. Bear with us. We've got an idea.
Connect the phone to the speaker. Your technology. Will be on.
What?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Wait, stay behind me, stay behind me, behind my chair. Okay.
No.
No, don't fight. They're on screen.
Hello.
Don't talk. You're on screen. Oh, I can't hear you now. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but can I go ahead? Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone. I would like to first celebrate a bit. Hello! Yes. Okay, good. Unfortunately, I can't hear what is going on in the hall, but I'll presume everybody's happy for me. And unfortunately, I'm still in my office in Unizulu, and the internet is gone since 4 o'clock, so we have not been able to. I've not been able to use my computer, so I'm really struggling with the cell phone. But hey, who cares about this, the computer when the cell phone can still make the message and allow me to spend time with you guys and celebrate this wonderful moment. So I am Fabian, and if you want to call me by my surname, that is Phone, then I would like you to put a bit of doctor there so that I can sound also very important and as a proud winner of Dumisani Ndaba Awards. Okay, I really want to thank everyone that has been there for all of us during this time with the HPW, especially Dr. Carl and so on, to inspire me with all of this. My journey is very long. It's a very long one, right back to 2014, when I was approached by a couple of students, about 3 or 2 of them came to my office and asked me if I've heard about Access and that there's something like that, and they wanted me to be a mentor. So I gladly took it. But immediately, I did not even think twice before taking it because of my zeal to work with the community, because of my zeal to give back to the people. And ever since I started this right back in 2014, you can count how many years. And I know it's a surprise that people will be asking what happened this year. As you can see, they are here. This is the reason I didn't make it this year. The girl and the boy moved with me to Empangeni, while my wife is back in Pietermaritzburg. And so there's just no way I can leave them with anyone and go, because I have to drop them to school and come back. They are my inspiration. And I thought, let me give back a bit to them just the same way as I've been giving to the community. In fact, whenever I go to the community, it makes a huge difference to me. Because when you get into that community where you don't know anyone, the language is strange, and all the kids there that are sitting in that community, they look at you like, oh, I hope you guys are looking at my video. And they are all like so strange, and they can't even hear a thing of what you're saying. And I'm thinking like, what is this guy coming to do here? But I can bet you, by the time we leave there, at the end of every year, all of them are dancing. And some of them are having Ngibala. I don't know. What's the song again, my baby? Ngibala. And by the time we are leaving there, they're having Ngibala for leaving them. They said, you don't have to leave, sir. And they are doing Ngibala. And I'm like, oh, guys, you don't have to do Ngibala, because we are always there and we are coming back. And so our zeal is to really inspire everyone that we can. We do. And so if you want to change a life, you cannot change the world at a time. If you cannot change the world, you can change one life, because the change of one life can make a difference. Because if you change one life is going to change another one, and then we make a world a better place. And so I can really thank everyone that is working with Access, that is trying to give back to the community. And I'm so proud of all of you sitting there. Every one of you that is there, I have to clap for you all. And I say, well done to all of you. And it is never too small to change the life of one soul, and well done, and never stop what you're doing. So thank you all very much. And of course, I'd also give a big thanks to the Dumisani Ndaba family also for what their son did to the rest of South Africa and the legacy he has left behind. And because of the legacy, some of us are trying to emulate, and we're trying to make South Africa a better place to live, particularly for the disadvantaged as well. Thank you all, and God be with all us. I can't hear you, Carl. Do I have to mute my mic? Oh no, this is not good. I can't hear anyone.
Mother, what do you want from me? I'm putting my hand on one
What
side.
is wrong with you guys?
Mother's putting her
You
hand.
guys are...
That's what she's doing. That she's pushing me. Put your hand on one side. I put my hand on one side.
Respect yourself. I'm on TV. Jesus, you guys are fighting on TV.
Ow! Sorry, Frankie.
You guys should go now. Go. You are on TV. You are fighting on TV. The whole world is looking at you people on TV. And you guys are... The whole world is looking at you people on TV. And you are fighting behind me. You guys cannot stop disgracing me. We are on TV. People in Cameroon, in America, all over seeing you guys fighting behind me. What is really this? On TV, Frankie. If mommy was watching, she's seeing you fighting on TV now. You can't even respect yourself and pretend that you like Maria and all of you just take care behind me. On TV. You guys are fighting on TV, my babies. Why are you guys disgracing me like this?
see it without access. Whenever I go, I'll be the access ambassador.
Greetings to all the Planeteers that are here. Once a Planeteer, always a Planeteer. Once a Planeteer, always a Planeteer. I'm honored to be here this evening and hand over the award to Dr. Fabio. Last year I was honored and I was happy to be the recipient of the award. The reason why I was happy is because, not because of the trophy or my recognition, but because of what the award states. This guy, Dumisani Ndaba, he was a volunteer with us. He was a person that had passion to inspire and motivate the other person in science. So when we get as volunteers coming from different universities, we get all these skills, all these trainings that develop people's self-esteem, that make people to reach out to the other person. When we come to the HPWs and we're giving free food and free transportation, free excursions, that instills that we should do that to other people. Because it is when Carl and his team spend their time, spend their financial resources, booking airlines, you get left by a plane and call, they don't just leave you, they are planting a seed of you caring for the other person. Hence, they started the school's program so that what has been done to you over the 2 weeks, you can be able to take the same skill and inspire the other people. So, without saying much words, I hope what we get here, we always will show when we take it to the other person, inspire them, make them to love science. This program makes science to be light and lovely.
Thank you very much. I apologize for the small technical problems we've had to negotiate around. I hope those watching outside of this room were able to follow well enough. To Nonjabulo, I hope that this has impressed upon you that Dumisani's spirit is living on in the form of this award. And to those in the room, I very much hope to be giving this award to one of you in the future. I hope it's something inspiring that you may work towards. Congratulations once again to all the winners and to all the nominees. And thank you everybody for your patience this evening.